a woman stop in her tracks and look at you differently comes from within. It's that calm, centered energy you carry when you know who you are, even if the world hasn't fully recognized it yet. A lot of men think they need to do more to impress a woman, more gifts, more flashy talk, more status. But what if I told you that the most attractive thing you could ever do is simply be? Confidence begins the moment you decide you don't need to prove yourself to anyone. And this isn't about being loud or overly dominant. It's about presence, the way you enter a room without needing attention but still being noticed. It's the way you speak with clarity, not because you're trying to impress, but because you believe in what you're saying. Women pick up on this energy instantly. They know when a man is rooted in self-assurance versus when he's seeking validation. And here's the truth. The man who doesn't seek approval often becomes the one who gets it effortlessly. But confidence isn't born overnight. It's built through small daily choices. The choice to keep your word to yourself, to get up and show up even when no one's watching, to fail and keep moving, knowing that your value doesn't decrease with a setback. Women aren't looking for perfect. They're looking for real. A man who's flawed but accountable, growing and secure in his identity is far more attractive than someone trying too hard to impress. Think about it. When you walk into a room, are you hoping someone notices you, or do you know you belong there? Do you shrink yourself in conversations or speak your truth even when it's not popular? Do you rely on external things to feel good about yourself, or do you carry your worth wherever you go? That inner stability, that calm confidence, it shows up in your eyes, your posture, the way you move, and trust me, she sees it. Confidence is also about knowing you're enough, even without a relationship. You're not trying to complete yourself through someone else. You're offering something solid, something whole. That kind of energy is irresistible. A woman feels safe around it. She knows you won't be shaken by rejection, by pressure, or by the ups and downs of life. And when you're solid within yourself, she can relax and be drawn to you naturally, without force or manipulation. So if you're thinking, how do I get her to want me? Start by wanting yourself. Stand in your truth. Love your flaws. Know your worth. Because when you do, you won't have to chase anyone. She'll feel it the moment you walk in. She'll want you instantly. Let's talk about emotional intelligence. Something so many people overlook, but it's one of the most powerful traits a man can have. You can have charm, looks, even money, but if you can't read the emotional temperature of the room, or worse, if you can't even understand what's going on inside of you, you'll constantly find yourself misunderstood, frustrated, or dismissed. Because here's the truth, women connect with what they feel. And if you want to create attraction that runs deeper than surface level games, emotional intelligence isn't optional, it's essential. Now, I'm not talking about being overly emotional or dramatic. This isn't about crying all the time or becoming someone you're not. Emotional intelligence is about awareness. Awareness of yourself, your triggers, your thoughts, and then being able to navigate those emotions with maturity. It's also about being attuned to others. Can you listen without interrupting? Can you sense when something's off without her even saying a word? Can you hold space for her feelings without trying to fix everything right away? A man who has emotional intelligence stands out. He doesn't make conversations all about himself. He knows how to listen, really listen. He knows when to speak and when silence says more. He doesn't get defensive every time he's challenged, and he doesn't crumble when things don't go his way. He can take feedback, reflect, and grow. That's strength. That's attractive. A lot of men get it twisted. They think showing emotion makes them weak, so they build walls. But those walls become cages, and eventually they shut people out, especially the very women they want to connect with. Emotional intelligence doesn't weaken your masculinity, it refines it. It gives you depth. It shows her that you're not just reacting from ego or pride, but that you understand how to navigate emotions in a powerful and grounded way. Imagine this. She's upset about something not because of you, but just having a rough day. Instead of brushing it off or trying to fix it immediately, you simply say, I can tell something's bothering you. I'm here if you want to talk. Do you know how rare that is? Do you know how safe that makes her feel? You didn't need to spend $1. You didn't need a smooth line. You just needed to be present, and sometimes that's all it takes. The way you handle emotions, yours and hers, tells her a lot